Hey everyone, Deep here. In this video, we are going to review a motherboard. This is from Gigabyte. This is Gigabyte GA B75M D3V. Now, this motherboard has notoriously a reputation of restart problems. Okay, and I have seen many YouTube videos related to this, and also I've searched over Google, and I have learned that actually this motherboard has a notorious problem of restarting. But this was a good motherboard in its own time. And long story short, I found this motherboard from a person who was randomly going in the road, and I saw a PC case behind his bicycle, and I just stopped him and choose that particular PC case, and I then found this motherboard, and I used it for around one and a half month, and it also caused a lot of restart problems. But apart from the restart problem, this hasn't got any kind of problems. Okay, so the restart problem mainly comes from this section. Okay, from if I zoom in from this section, the restart problem mainly comes, or it can come from the BIOS as well, or from these two BIOSes. This is the main BIOS, and this is the backup BIOS. You can see the two BIOS. So I tried a lot of things with this motherboard, but it never got okay. So this is a business series motherboard. That's why you can see the B written initially, B75 series D3V. It also comes with many variants. I've seen D3H and all those, but very basic motherboard. So what kind of processor is fit in this motherboard is Pentium dual core, and two logical threads as well in that. So it's specifically it's Intel Pentium G2020 is installed in this motherboard, and the processor is completely fine. You can see, you will also get the display if you use this motherboard, but it will restart continuously. That's the only problem it has. And you get two RAM slots over here. And next one is the PCIe Express. You see the PCIe Express slot here, and a few more expansion slots over here, and here as well. Then you get the expansion slots. But the best thing that I noticed about this motherboard was the front USB 3 connector. You can see the front USB 3 connector over here. And this motherboard was released back in 2013, or maybe 2012, 2013, around that time. And the previous owner of this motherboard rejected it because of this restart problem. I think he got a new motherboard and a new computer, so he used it mainly for business purposes. Another thing that impresses me about this motherboard is the SATA connectors. You get one SATA connector over here, another SATA connector over here, another one over here, another one over here, and you get two SATA connectors right over here, like this. So this is another feature that impresses me about this motherboard. No dedicated audio section, as you can see with the latest Gigabyte motherboards. You can see the dedicated audio section from here, and the audio capacitors are also very less right over here. And if you see the revision number, it's written over here, it's revision 2.0. okay, so it's revision 2.0. and if we go to the connectors, that is the rear panel connector, you can see very basic things. One PS2 port. This may be for the keyboard or the mouse. You can connect any one. USB 2 over here, both USB 2. VGA port, DVI port, and this is the plotter connecting port, and this is the DVI-D port. This is the plotter connecting port. If you have a plotter cutting machine, you can connect with these. Two USB 3.0 port, LAN port, again two USB 2.0 port, and you are getting the audio ports here, 3 audio ports. So USB 3 only 2, so you're getting USB 2 1 2, and you're getting 3 4. So on the back you get 4 USB 2 ports over here. And pretty long motherboard, but still normal micro ATX form factor, nothing very serious about it. So yeah, this was the motherboard review of Gigabyte GA B75M D3V. Hopefully one day will come when I will maybe, I don't know, but maybe I will repair this motherboard, not by myself, but maybe by a technician, or by myself as well. I can do it as well, but if I get the time, I can do that. but at the moment I'm not really into this. But yeah, so you get the VRM sections for the RAM as well, and the VRM section, if you can see, for the CPU as well. There was no problem with the VRM section, to be honest, but you cannot say if the processor may not be getting enough power to start properly. That is why, restart problems also happen in motherboards, because processor gets a lot of power from the basic power from this 12 volt ATX connector, and also from this VRM section. So maybe the capacitors or the MOSFETs maybe got damaged, the motherboard. You can see the rust as well here. Zoom in, see the rust. So yeah, pretty old motherboard, but still I think for a business series motherboard, for a second and third generation motherboard, this is already, you can use i7, up to i7 on this motherboard. It will support second and third generation. Okay, so yeah, this was all I had for you all in this video. Thanks for watching this video, and like this video, share with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so so far. And see you all again next time in another video. Till then, goodbye and take care.